Shabbat Shalom to all from in the Philippines. Okay. I want to share ninyo about who is the God of this world. Ngit-ngit man. Di maklaro kung nang, no? Diba? So I'm going to read this. Let's read sa Matthew 4. This is not long because pulan mo magdugay po ning kuan akong basahon mag-verse to verse ta mapulan mo sis batted ato dali-dali oni. Okay, Matthew 4:4, and said unto him, if thou the son, verse about concerning ni sa kanang kung si Yeshua bitaw kanang gitintal siya sa ni Satan. So let's go when Satan brought him to the mountain. So we're gonna read Matthew 4:4. And Yeshua said unto him, if thou be the son of Elohim, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against the stone. So now, Yeshua said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt Jehovah thy Elohim. Again, the devil take him up into the exceeding high mountain, and show him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them. And said unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. So that is what Satan said. But Yeshua replied, get thee, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship Jehovah thy Elohim, him only shall thou serve. You see, girebuke ni Yeshua ang kaaway, si Satanas. And what happened to the Yeshua? And then the devil leave him, and behold, the angels came and ministered unto him. So you see, kung mo rebuke kita na yan na, i-rebuke si Satan, mo leave na siya in the name of our Master. So what does Shaul said in James 4:7? Resist the devil and the evil, and it will flee from you. So ato ko nang basahon be? You see? Here it is. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. This what Yeshua did to Satan after he was tempted by Satan for worshiping him, and the world was given unto him, if you remember. So read now. We're gonna read who is the man of the Torahless or the lawless one. So we read that what Shaul said. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Master Yeshua the Messiah, and by our gathering together unto him, that you be not soon shaken. Now is now time that we should not be shaken or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Messiah is at hand. And we believe that he is closer to come now. Let no man deceive you by any means. No man deceive you, because the man of lawlessness is, muna yung trabaho is to deceive the whole world. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So, i-reveal na ang man of perdition. So, iyang trabaho na, except that the coming of a falling away first, and he's talking, when you say falling away is a falling of the believers. This way, do not be, and what as Shaul said, let no man deceive by any means, because mo niyang trabaho. Who oppose and exalt himself, Satan, above all that is called Elohim, or that is worship. So, he is, or that is worship. So, who as Elohim sit in the temple, showing himself that he is Elohim. Remember you not when I was with you, and now you know that what withhold that might be revealed in his time, and I believe he is revealing himself now, if you see that. For the mystery of iniquity do already work, only he who now will let until he be taken out of the way, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yeshua shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Only Yeshua can destroy Satan. It's only Yeshua can destroy the devil by the brightness, by the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the work of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. Diba? And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness. What is unrighteousness? It is concerning the righteousness ba? Kanabang Torahless ba? Those who love. Muni ang katong mga wa mong subay sa mga kasuguan sa Elohim. That perish because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. You know, we should, I don't know. I will not tackle that because, you know, I know that Elohim, Jehovah knows. Siya na side sa tanan. And for this cause, Jehovah shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. So, mini magtuo sa mga bakak. That they all might be damned with the believe not the truth, but the heart, the pleasure in unrighteousness. But we are bound to give thanks. So, up to there. Okay. In the heavenly places, okay. There was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent. Who is the old serpent? Is it not the one in the Garden of Eden that who deceives Hava? Called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So this is what the word of Yeshua, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. You see, I give unto you power to tread on serpent and scorpion, over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. So, here he's talking about the one who is you have to go in the first verse, the followers of Yeshua. So, as he said that I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Okay. So, Revelation chapter 20 verse 2 for that contest is here. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent. And he laid on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil, and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should receive the nation no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed a little season. Okay, you see, atong gidiscuss, kini si Satan, it will be only destroyed by the brightness of the coming of Messiah. So if you read the 2 Thessalonians, if you remember the 2 Thessalonians, nga he will be destroy the spirit of the mouth and the brightness of the coming of the Master. Moni. So now, he's talking about the mark of the beast. Let's read. Those who receive the beast. Receive the beast. So, here in the Revelation chapter 9, chapter 14, and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. So, we believe that we are closer to the time, because this ID to 2020 and the vaccination, it will be mandatory, and of course it will be a hard time for many, because there will be a resistance for many nga mo accept ani. So there will be a chaos world. So I don't know what will be, who knows. So now is obvious na, or clear nga ang ilahang plano. So he's showing himself, as Charles said, he's revealing himself but only the brightness of coming, he will be destroyed. So now, those who receive the mark of the beast in his forehead and in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Jehovah, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Indignation, the wrath of Jehovah, and the cup of his indignation, and shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name. So, mo bitaw na nga, mo resist ka sa mga iyang nga dili ta mo kung unsa man gani mao gani if this is the sign of the mark of the beast to receive from the right hand all this kaning mga ID 2020 and vaccination, ha. I don't know, ha, but if it is so, we will see, but the target is 2030, so it must be complete. So we sa among part lang is we believe nga this really a short time now, because coming is to the evil will come. So the trouble will come. We will see. Time will tell kung unsay may tabo aning panahon na within the 10 years from now. But here's the patience of the saints here, that they that keep the commandments of Jehovah and the faith of Yeshua. So, and I heard a voice from the heaven saying unto me, Right, blessed are the dead which die in the Master from the henceforth. You said the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. So, ang ilahang mga pagbarog, pinaagi sa, to the Mashiach, ang ilang mo na nagpakita sa imong mga actions nato, labors and works will follow them. So, they will reign with the Mashiach. So now, let's go to chapter 20, verse 2. How after Yeshua or the Yeshua Messiah will defeat Satan. Okay, chapter 20 of Revelation. Quiet now, me please. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and the green chain in his hand, and laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil Satan, bound him in the 1,000 of years. You see, Satan will be bound up to until the 1,000 of years. So, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a sail upon him, and that he should receive the nations no more. So, he will not deceive the nation no again till the 1,000 years, because 1,000 when Yeshua come back will reign 1,000 years with the saints. Of course, those who are rest, katong mga mabuhi pa, dahil pagbalik ni Yeshua maka-survive ba. But of course, they are not the same, but those the people will nga mabuhi pa ba sa pagbalik ni Yeshua. So, we're gonna continue because it's interesting kay ang writing. And cast him into the bottom. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded of the witness of Yeshua and the word of Jehovah, and which had not worshipped the beast. You see, those who have not received the mark of the beast was been beheaded because of the witness of Yeshua. And we had not worshipped when I worship the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they live and reign with Messiah 1,000 years. Have you see that? When Yeshua come back, hala pili kamo buras kinabuhi ning yuta. Pila ra man ni 70 o 90 mo katigwangan, pero abot ni Yeshua is 1,000 years. Can you imagine that? The privilege nga we live with that, and you will reign with Yeshua when he come back. So, is diba sa kanindot 1,000 years. So, if you remember verse 2, Satan was been bound, gigaid si Satan sa bottomless pit. Dito siya gibutang sa iyang gi-chain ba unsay nga gikadina si Satan dito for 1,000 years. So, sadya ang panahon sa umaabot in the time of Yeshua's. You see, continue verse 5, but the rest of the dead live not again until the 1,000 years were finished. You see? Ang katong na nga namatay, nga wala. But the rest of the dead live not again. Katong na nga matay, dili na mabuhi og balik. Until the 1,000 years were finished. So dito sila, because there will be a resurrection. So, and Shaul was talking about resurrection in 1 Corinthians. Ang kabahin those who goes their labor, ng ilang mga persecution, ilang patience sa mga saints, which is nga mo to'y hope ba sa resurrection. So now, those nga nangamatay nga wala mo ma-raise uban ni Yeshua, they will wait until 1,000 years. It's not me, it is written in verse 5. And that is the first resurrection. So we continue to read. You see, kung unsa kaninot, blessed and kados is he that has part in the first resurrection. On such the second death has no power, but they shall be priests of Jehovah and of Messiah, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. You see, it will reign 1,000 years. So now, ma-expire na ang pagkanang prison ni Satan after the 1,000 years. So, layo pa na kayong 1,000 years. Kay imagine na rago ng 1,000 years. Kita gani nga atong edad. Pila, wapa is 80 ang kinidera kitigulangan. So, tanaw ni mo, ang time ni Yeshua is 1,000 years. So, and when the 1,000 years are expired, verse 7, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth. So, mo na din Gog and Magog, di ay? To gather them together to battle. The number of whom is as the sand of the sea. So, can you imagine na, daghan pag yun igbalik ni Yeshua di ay? Kaya na may, katong di mga matay ba? Nagyapon. Will reign. Na may kingdom na ikaabot ni Yeshua nga mo reign siya 1,000. Siya among hari sa kalibutan in 1,000 years. Pagkini mga katong mga wa ni subay ni Yeshua, wa na seeking sa Elohim, ni mga slave da sila inigabot. Kung kita karon slave ta karon sa world, if we are slave today with the world, then in the coming kingdom of Yeshua, we are not. I hope maapil ko. I am working on it. So, and verse 9, and they went up on the bread of the earth and compassed the camp of the saints about and beloved city. So, this is the city, the Jerusalem. And fire came down from Jehovah out of heaven and devoured them. So, to whom is devoured? Devour those nations. Because ang trabaho ni Satan is after 1,000 years, as he said here, he will go out again to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth. Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is a son of the sea. Son of the sea. Yan yung mga tao na nga sama sa usa ka balas sa dagat. So, and went up on the bread. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire. After 1,000 years, Satanas, or the devil will be that deceived them, nga nag-deceive sa nation to the whole world, was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet shall be tormented day and night. Leolam. Leolam is a forever. Forever na. And I saw a great white throne and him that sat on. Those who faced on the earth heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Jehovah, and the books were open, and another book was open, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged. So after 1,000 years, nalubati rin ako. After the 1,000 years, then mag-cast out na ang katong mga paghukom na ni siya ang moabot. And see, give up the dead where is in it, and death will deliver dead, where they were judged every according to their work. So ablihan na tong book of life after the 1,000 years. And the death and Sheol were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. This is why there is second death. Ang kining atong soul ron nga naa na to sa inside karon, kining atong body is temporary ni siya. Mo ni di makuha ni Satanas, pero dili ang atong inside kung naa na ta ni Messiah. So ang kining naa sa sulod mo ni siya pagahukman sa umaabot, there is second death. There will be a second death. Imagine in the verse 15, and whosoever was not found in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. And the death and shield were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. So I'm finished with my reading now about Satan. So it's very interesting but beautiful study. I'm enjoying it. Lot to learn. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Lot of win. I have to stop now. Bye-bye for now for everyone. Yeah, ngit-ngit ra, uy. Laya po niya. Violet ang awan ninyo. Sige, bye! Shalom, Shabbat Shalom!